Welcome back. Leanne Morgan rose to prominence with her debut Netflix special, I'm Every Woman, showcasing her relatable humor and Southern charm.
Yes, and with a career spanning 25 years, she has built a devoted following that I'm definitely a part of.
Yeah.
It continues to grow, and in a significant career milestone, she's fulfilled a lifelong dream of starring in her own sitcom, and she joins us today to share more. Thank you so much for being here.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me.
Of
Literally
course.
anytime.
Darling.
Yes.
So first of all, congratulations on the show. What can you tell us about Leanne?
Oh, y'all, thank y'all so much. Okay, this is about Leanne is a mama and a grandmama who something terrible happens. Her husband walks off and leaves her after 34 years, and then she has her family around her and her ride and die sister and her children and her friends to help her get through this. But she ends up, taking it with everything she can and looking forward to her future.
Oh,
And it's really sweet, y'all. And I think it's very funny and it's got a lot of heart.
a lot of
I'm so
heart.
excited
And a lot of
for
people
it.
can relate to that,
Yes.
that whole scenario you just laid out, And of
I
course,
know, and I also didn't mean to interrupt you, you angel, but I do think even if it's not something that you've been through, like your husband has left you, starting over, I think that's a universal theme that a lot of people can relate to.
that's it, yeah. What was kind of the creative process like for you, both as a star and as a co-creator on this one?
Oh, my darling, let me tell you that at first I was very freaked out. I thought, can I do this? When they took me out to Hollywood and at the Warner Brothers lot, and I filmed this on the Friends lot, that famous lot where they did Friends, Full House, all of that. I had a crew of 250 people. It was a big learning curve. I had to learn camera blocking. I had to learn a script every week, y'all, which I think will keep me from getting dementia. And it was a lot, but I eventually settled into it. But I have wonderful writers that really got my voice and they honored my southern part of me, the mama in me, a church going woman. They really tried to capture my voice, and I think they did.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
that's so awesome. Now, obviously, we talked about this series kind of talking about starting over later in life, and you do that with such comedy, humor, and heart. Why was it important to kind of tell the story in that way?
Y'all, since I have been touring, I did the Big Panty Tour before my first Netflix special that was I'm Every Woman. And then now I'm on a tour called Just Getting Started Tour. And I realized when I would go out on stage, these women would stand up and blow me kisses before I ever said a word. And it was so precious and it was bigger than comedy. I realized that people saw me in my 50s, this happening for me after working in stand-up for 20-something years, that I think it inspired women, and it was so precious how they treated me over it. And I think that I was a voice that in a lane that had kind of been ignored. Like there wasn't a lot of people in comedy talking to this demographic. And they got inspiration from me and what was happening for me. And so I felt like in this sitcom, we could show that it's never too late, that dreams don't die, that even if something bad happens, which, bad things happen to everybody, you can pull yourself up and start anew.
Yes.
And I hope that's what people get out of it.
I
Oh,
love that.
absolutely.
Yeah, and that Southern charm that you have, here in Arkansas, that's going to resonate with all of us. So,
Absolutely.
love it. We can
Yes.
catch this
I
one
love
on.
my Arkansas.
Yes, it's on Netflix, right? Later this month. When does it premiere, Leanne?
July the 31st.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
it's 16 episodes that will all drop in the same day.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I know what I'm doing that
yeah, that whole
day.
weekend.
Yes.
That's right,
Thank you
yes.
so
Thanks
much
for joining us.
Thank y'all so much. Tell everybody I said hey in Arkansas.
I will.
We sure will.
Come pay us a visit at some point.
love her so
yes,
much.
Yes.